Hey, how you doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing a Liberty 97 Divine Clarity Tarot. This is my Tarotversary. Hey. So thank you so much for being a part of the squad. I greatly appreciate it. Without you, without anybody that I've done the readings for me, reading for a Liberty 97 would not exist. So thank you so much, as well as thank you for my gift, my Christmas gift. You did not have to do that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That just goes to show you that this shit is real. This shit is deep. So thank you. If you have a YouTube and you would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. If you would like to share your feedback about your reading, I would appreciate that as well. Without further ado, let's get started in your reading. So you're probably wondering what the new year is going to bring. With everything that you've been through this year, let's hope the new year is going to look very good for you. The things that we surrender to is the things that especially when they no longer serve us, God blesses us with something bigger. So be prepared for the blessings that are headed your way 2022. So let's get started. Spirit, what messages does the collective need to hear? When it comes to the new year 2022, what does the collective have to look forward to? And what does she need to hear currently? Show me. So, look, harmony is coming your way. It's almost like when you might be headed into some new love, a new commitment. Focus on your crown chakra. Work on your crown chakra when it comes to acceptance, mental health, knowledge, growth, mental health, knowledge, and spiritual enlightenment. Tapping into your own, tapping into yourself, tapping into who you were before the things that happened to you happen. You have to tap back into that. It's not that you're tapping back into that person, but it's letting you see who you were to be who your higher self wants you to be. So looking at everything that you've went through in the past, saying that, telling yourself, I got through that shit. I made it. And look, rejoicing in celebration. So you definitely have some things to be happy about 2022. You passed the test, sis. Your third eye chakra, you need to focus on that as well. When it comes to using your intuition, power, standing in your strength, being courageous, strength, conflict and defeat. This is about the things that try to break you. When you felt like giving up, that light was always shining. Your ancestors was always there to pick you up. God was there to pick you up when you felt like giving up. And God's gonna bless you for that. With this spiritual union that you want, and with this connection, with this relationship that you're wanting. Your heart, what your heart deserves is what God's gonna give you. And this person is gonna be this may be your true twin flame, as this other person, as your past could have been a karmic twin flame. Look, love begins. The things that the things that you're want, 2 + 1 = 3. Hold up. So Trinity, harmony, union, expansion, advancement, a birth of new beginnings. You headed into some new beginnings 2022. Girl, I'm really tapping into everything when it comes to this tarot. Like, and then on the rejoicing celebration, there was the 3. So, you know, you're definitely going to be getting blessed. Stand in your strength and stay focused on your own and strengthen yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-reflection, all that good shit. Fertility, some new beginnings, possibly. You could definitely get the things that you desire with the fertility card, especially if you want more kids. Look, triumph and success. Everything is looking good for you, you know. Look, triumph. Then not your knight in shining armor could definitely be coming to you. You know, the love that you desire. So let's get a couple of some more messages here, please and thank you. Everything that you have been through, is molding you into whom your higher self wants you to be. Whom you're supposed to be, you know? Even though you can be even though you are an emotional person, stand in your strength. You still are a lion. You're still a lioness under all of it, you know? What messages do we have for your spirit? Okay, let's go. I'm hearing step outside your comfort zone. So step outside of your comfort zone. Don't keep doing the same routine things. Routine, like step outside of your comfort zone. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. So it's happening. This is about you creating your own heaven on earth. This is about you having the things that you desire. What you are creating, what you have been, the things that you've been going through to lead you to this point to create heaven on earth is happening. You know, your paradise. Share your voice. I just said step outside of your comfort zone. And then his spirit come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So it's time for you to come out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to step out of the cave. It's time for you to be the real you. You will be able to. Mintacan, longing for home, belonging. You're a light worker. The original light workers. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. Seed in the light, laying foundations, divine plans. So these are your ancestors. Your grandma could be one of your ancestors that definitely watches over you. And you know, she's the grandmother of the light worker, the seeding of the light. So you know you need to tap into your own spiritual gifts when it comes to being a light worker. You know, you're displaying it through your job. You know, but you know, definitely tapping into who you need to be. Divine plan, laying your own foundation. The age of light is you've been training for this for lifetime. So you definitely headed in the right direction. You're ready. You're ready to have everything that your heart desires. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. So make sure you're getting some rest. Give you some time for yourself. The ever unfolding rose, crack open, is happening for you, not to you. So, did you hear that? The ever unfolding rose, cracks open, is happening for you, not to you. So, everything that has happened to you did not happen to you to tear you down or to break you. It happened to you to build you. And you are not alone. You're not. Your ancestors are beside you. That's at the bottom. That card is right under this ever unfolding rose that you are. Keepers of the earth. You're not alone. Your ancestors are right beside you. So you definitely being guided. You're definitely protected. Believe that you can have that you have the things that you desire and ask and you shall receive. Girl, I need a new goddamn car. I'm asking. I've been asking. Please, y'all. Please. I know y'all don't want y'all girl to be out here walking. So, asking you shall receive. You know, the things that you desire can be yours. All right, put them down, let's say. Let's get some more messages for the collective spirit. Okay, so as soon as I open the deck, it says honesty and surrender. So you have to be, it's about, I feel like that's you being true to yourself and surrendering to the divine. Only thing that's all you can do. You can't do things, go at things the way you want them to go, or you can't go at things alone. You have to allow spirit to guide you. You have to allow your intuition to lead you, and God's voice to protect, and God's strength and protection to keep you protected. So what messages do you have for the collective of Scorpio? Humor. So make sure you're smiling more. You know, be the real you. Focus on the lighter side of life. Trust the process. You have to have faith and accept that you are being guided correctly, and then know that you did not make the wrong mistake, because you could definitely be doubting that you did and you didn't. Especially when it comes to relationships where you look doubt. You want someone, you want to attract people who serve your higher good, not low vibrations. You don't want to be in a relationship with no one who is in a lower vibrational energy, and you could be mentally and emotionally draining yourself, or could have been mentally emotionally draining yourself to obtain this relationship. Release the need to know all the answers with doubt as well. You know, you did not make the wrong decision if that's what you needed to hear. When it comes to love, you want to commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things and the good in all people. So let go of unnecessary worry and stop worrying yourself, because this does not change the outcome. Your pride is in the way, and I know that you love yourself and you see yourself in everyone, but that does not mean that you have to settle. Thank you. Especially because of failed relationships or things that that I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. You know, things that the wrong choices or the mistakes that you've made that cause these, or blaming yourself or feeling that you are the reason that, you know, relationships fail. It's not your fault. You could be feeling lonely right now, or you could fear being alone, and you're never alone. Your ancestors are right there with you. So when you're manifesting, make sure when you manifest your new relationship with someone new, before you can even start manifesting this, focus on yourself. And when I say work on you, I mean make sure you're still healing. So make sure you're doing the proper healing that you need to do before you get yourself back into a situation. But this spiritual union, this person will bring you peace. You'll be at peace, you know, when this new person becomes around. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Okay, I'll take those two. When it comes to being at service, this is where you can display the fact that you are a light worker, and the fact that you are able to, you feel good when you help others. So deaths are only nearly new beginnings. So some things have to come to an end in order for new things to grow. So let go of fear, or feeling that things won't work. Be more self-disciplined with yourself, and discipline yourself to accomplish that. You can do whatever you set your mind to, and allow yourself to be free. You have the willpower to create your own happiness, and you're free. Nothing is holding you back. So stand in your strength. No longer let go of that grieving that you do, or the grieving that you're holding on to, because in order understanding that losing something with any situation is an opportunity to appreciate it. Especially when it comes to your self-esteem. You could be feeling like you lost yourself, or that you're losing yourself, judging yourself. It's time to, all that shit is the shit that you need to bury. You're not taking none of that shit in 2022. Only thing you're taking in 2022 is a new you, a healing you. So don't be indecisive, or you could definitely be, you could be in denial when it comes to your intuition. You know, you are here for a purpose. You've been training for this. You know what you're here to do. Use your empathy. Empathy is here, and regret. Don't let okay, so this could be when it comes to falling into temptation, because you are so empathetic. It's one of those two. You are so empathic, and so with that being said, you can feel others' emotions, and you are always open to seeing both sides. And you may be feeling regretful, but you can't change the past, and you can't change the things that they have been pulling at you and making you into this person that you are now currently. But this day moving forward, you're going into 2020 with a broad and expectation, a broad horizon of knowing that everything is going to be okay. 333 when I said that, because your angels and your ancestors are behind you, and they just want you to reach out, ask and you shall receive. And then the honesty card fell, and gratitude as well, and abundance. So be honest with yourself, because success is headed your way. Look, perseverance, pushing forward, and balance, girl, and courage. Accept it. at the bottom of the deck. So everything is looking good for you, my love. Everything is looking very brand and successful. 2022 is gonna be a good year for you. Make sure you're manifesting the things that you desire. Being more nurtured because you don't want to go into these new beginnings ungrounded and unbalanced. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards. So at the, look. Happiness, success. Stay optimistic and stay positive that you can have the things that you desire. This is a good way to start this your tarot spread. Because this is the most positive card in the deck. So you could definitely you should smile because you may be fearing that when it comes to choices. The Seven of Cups has a lot to do with fearful of choices being made with emotions. When it comes to emotions. So you may have feared that you made the wrong choice or you made the wrong decision, even though you say you didn't, because the Wheel of Fortune card is saying take it upright. It speaks of it speaks of cycles and life cycles that we go through, chances and destiny. So lessons being learned. Everything is divinely in line for you. Everything is divinely orchestrated. You passed the test, sis. You may be feeling weak right now, but stand in your strength. It's okay. You got this. You chose you over conflict. Someone made you feel left in the cold. Look, wasn't given what you were given. Just a bad, immature person. A kid at the most, but very logical. And this is what you respected about him. This is why you wanted that commitment. I feel like you should not, even though you cut ties with this person and you're slowly healing, you could still feel a little bitter. And, you know, make sure you're doing the proper healing that you need to be doing. Because this person could try to come back towards you. And it's going to be, like I said this before, it's going to be another tower moment. And I think that's what you're fearing. So don't use your discernment to think negative. You want this card to be upright. You want to use your discernment for positive. So I hope you, when it comes to this temptation, because he gonna try to wing his way back in. But I think you got this. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Have a good day.